once we get done with the extended warm-up, we're going to do 2 parts for the one strength piece for quality and then one metcon at the end. So for the strength piece, we're going to do 10 dead stop Russian swings, right, to warm up the hips for our box jumps later. We're going to do 12 Cossack squats, so that's 6 on each side, and then either 6 or 12 strict press with an accentuated eccentric, depending on if you have a barbell or a dumbbell slash kettlebell. So starting with your dead stop swings, it's a different movement than Russian swings. Might be a little tricky for some people, but I think it's very valuable to warm up the hips for doing something explosive like a box jump. So you're going to set up behind your bell, right? So hands on your knees, you're going to slide them down, or hands on your hips, slide them down to your knees, pushing your butt back. So a nice flat back, right here, hands towards the bell, so it's in front of you. Make sure it's in front of you to load your lats up a little bit. You're going to pull your shoulders back, right? So imagine trying to squeeze your hand between your armpit, right? Big throw, big swing, hike football, squeeze and swing, right? So every time you're going to come back down to the bottom though. So you're going to big hike, swing, and catch it with your hips, right? So it's one swing, right? Strong hinge, strong plank at the top, and then as it comes down, you're just going to catch it with your hips. So this is 1, 2, 3. So we're going all the way to 10, right? So tell them you can take breaks in between. These are all trying to get as strong a swing as you can each rep. And then you're going to go into your Cossack squats. So you can do this weighted or unweighted, but make sure that we're getting as much range as we can. All right, push, sitting 1, sitting back, right? Good thing to try to instruct, making sure that the knees don't come too far forward, so they're just make sure that they're keeping their weight through their heels and through their toes. So chest stays up the whole time. All right, 12 each arm, or 12 each leg rather, or 6 each leg rather, sorry. And then last one is accentuated strict press. So you can do it with a dumbbell, or if you're doing the dumbbell or kettlebell, 6 each arm, right? Barbell is going to be 6 total. So you're going to press up like a normal press, but you're going to do 3 seconds on the way down. So 1, 2, 3. Think about pulling your elbow down to the ground, and then again pressing up. 2, 3, down, up, 1, 2, 3. So view from the side, making sure that their butt is squeezed, ribs are down, pressing up, and then slowly 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Good. So just reinforcing a strong overhead position to make sure that they can control that on the way down. So when we add in a faster movement later, they'll be nice and warmed up. So it's going to be 3 to 4 rounds for quality, depending on the time. So it's going to be an 8-minute time cap. It's not meant to be super fast. It's not meant to be like an AMRAP, but it'll just keep things moving a little more smoothly. All right, and then we're going to be ending with a 12-minute AMRAP of 12-minute AMRAP, 6 single arm snatches with your left hand, then 6 box jumps at your 24-20 inch height, and then 6 single arm snatches with your right, and then 12 pike push-ups. So that'll constitute 1 round. So it's going to be some hinge work and then some overhead stability work with your pike push-ups. All right, so remember, so it's going to be 6 arm snatches, right? If you're doing it with the kettlebell, think about pulling it down in front of your face, loading up your hips, right? So if you're doing it with the dumbbell, also you can just start from the ground, right? 2, back down to the ground, 3, right? And then you go 6 box jumps to break up the snatches, and then you go 6 snatches with your other hand, and then you got your 12 pike push-ups. So overhead is going to be pretty tired from the snatches and the pike push-ups, so the box jumps will actually be your break, so to speak. So 12 minutes, I would say people would get around 4+ rounds, right? I think the pike push-ups will really slow them down towards the end. So let me know if you have any questions.